participate.
King, say what up to the people, man.
We in
Enjoying
here.
it.
Mommy, yeah. Oh, some stupid shit.
Let the music play. I ain't gonna front.
So what, we're going live at 8:50 or we might well do 9, huh?
I mean, as soon as I'm done adding these people, man, I'm ready to go.
I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. We ain't gonna get in trouble for night. This list though, that's what be killing me. It's like, damn, nigga, this list is growing.
Cause I can be done shared it before the live start if I schedule it.
Oh man, when you tag somebody, you can't untag them. Interesting. Oops. well, I'm almost
Take your time.
yeah,
Y'all gotta get
it ain't me. It's people popping up on the live. They want to know what the hell going on. I understand. Trying to figure out what you're looking at right now. I get that. We about to get it cracking in a second. Just bear with your boy. Yo, why my cousin name? I hate when people get 8 pages, man.
I seen a meme like that.
That's some untrustworthy shit.
It says something like, if you got more than 2 pages, I ain't accepting your friend request.
Yeah, man. Like, who are you?
People lose their password. Shit get hacked
like
nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how I know you ain't got hacked? You know what I mean?
True. Well, people always put.
People
always go back and be like,
that is definitely not a
my
good
page
thing.
got hacked. This is my new one.
Like, right. Like, if somebody holler at you and you know, don't you think you need to be telling everybody else?
That you got your page hacked?
Yeah, like, people be all nonchalant with shit, man. The wrong things, though.
True. Okay.
I mess around and tell your business to somebody else, then what? It ain't my fault.
True.
Yeah, you should have let me know something, man.
I wonder how people be getting hacked, though.
Clicking on stuff they ain't got no business clicking on.
Yeah, but it's gotta take more than just a click.
You figure, like, we talked about Yoruba, right? And then I get a friend request from a dude in the dashiki. If you feel me, like, you don't know these niggas. You don't know them. So
Beyonce, she like them niggas that wear dashikis.
Beyonce said that.
I did not say Beyonce.
Beyonce freaky like that. She like niggas in dashikis.
Probably.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I think it takes more than a click. I do think it takes a little bit of sharing your information though on your part.
But I'm saying they got a way to where you figure if somebody talking to somebody and then you get comfortable, they gonna get in your shit. Especially if you thinking you talking to somebody and you're actually not.
Yeah, I know, like where, my place of employment, people say in certain situations, they will say their password when you're asking them for something else. And, we're supposed to be like, nah, don't wait. You need to change your password. Don't ever share it.
Right.
People, they do that stuff without thinking. I didn't even say the word password and you giving it to me.
Right. But that's some of that common sense shit, though. Certain things you just don't do and people don't be thinking.
Right, especially when, like you said, they think they talking to a support person or something like that. You don't know.
Mm, mm, mm.
You not ever notice how when you Google something, like it be a whole bunch of fake pages before you actually get to the real website? Like you have to know what you're looking for.
Big facts. A lot of people though, they don't care. They just go in. Especially like you think about how comfortable we done got with these phones versus how we were skeptical about what you gonna say and what you're not gonna say, what you gonna do, what you're not gonna do. I don't think people think about that shit no more. Not the way people be posting stuff on here that's illegal. You feel me? Nobody think about that no more. How the
We
phone,
posting
how the phone. I'm saying right.
Oh,
How
you
the
know what I'm
phone
saying,
cut
nigga.
on. You gotta turn the
We'll have to scratch that.
turn the microphone off.
Right. Like,
And
what
all
are
these
you
little
doing?
things, and you gotta worry about all that.
Right.
Definitely different, man.
Yeah,
Will we tight, all that shit.
yeah.
Alright, I'm coming, y'all. I'm almost done adding people, man. My thumb getting tired of scrolling. Where it's blind it is. Alright, what up, folk? What up, people? What up, Jason? What up, John? What up, Lisa? What up, Tance? Peace, peace, peace. And if this is in the 5% room, peace to the guys and nurse. Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim family. Now that I can see people, they want to disappear. They get their little shout outs and they bounce out. Wait for my man to come back and we're going to go ahead and get the show started.
Real Rap Talk Podcast.
Yeah.
Talking about scamming and shit.
Yo, these letters though, on some of these comments, this shit look like it's in Japanese. What up, folks?
Some of the letters.
They're tiny.
Oh.
Like they real tiny. Like I ain't about.
Use your glasses.
Right. I need some glasses. What up, Travis? I need some glasses up in this piece to see this, man.
Where they at?
So Pete, we're gonna start off with the Black Lives Matter interview that was on CNN. I don't know if you saw it or not. What up, cuzzo? But the crazy thing was, I read the comments, and what up, Quint? Q-Rock? The level of racism, right? It's shit funny to me. I don't know how y'all feel about racism. I be laughing at this shit. Like, to even put these sentences together that expel that much kind of hate. Like, this woman named Sylvia Walters
Damn, you done said
said it really goes to show how far off base these people are. Can I loot and destroy his home? What about the senseless killing of their own people and the killing of a little white boy shot in the head? These people make a mock of the real, normal, educated, loving black families. Now, I don't know how you feel about that comment. Was that kind of harsh? Because she stuck on these people. I'm trying to figure out, you trying to show respect at the end of your comment to black people, but you calling us these.
These
Who
people.
who the fuck is these people, my nigga?
Yeah.
How you gonna try not to be racist, but then say some racist shit and then try to clean it up at the end? Who the fuck
Welcome
is
back.
these people?
You good over there?
Then Pamela Collins said, why do you deserve anything? Sick of you guys. You're not in. And then the bitch spelled entitled with an I. To anything, get a job like the rest of us. So, matter of fact, let me elaborate deeper. He made a comment about reparations.
Yeah, that's what you said. You wanted to talk
Yeah,
about
reparations. So basically, this is about people seeking reparations, and these comments are fucking funny as hell, man. Just feel me.
Well, we gonna get into
So, the woman Susan Rosenberg, who is she's not necessarily a co-founder of Black Lives Matter, but she's on the board. What's crazy, if you don't know who this woman is, she was being accused of being a domestic terrorist, and she served 16 years in prison. She got pardoned by Bill Clinton, and she run Black Lives Matter. How you a domestic terrorist? She ain't even black, but she run Black Lives Matter.
That's crazy.
I'm
What
very-
you say her name is?
Susan Rosenberg.
I need to see this right now. That sound like one of them old Illuminati last names.
But she Jew. She Jewish. Feel me on that. How that work?
It say, hold on now, okay.
How,
It
but
say,
but people need to know this shit, man. Like, I don't even want my people to be misguided.
but it says she's an advocate for social justice and prisoners' rights. She's an American activist, writer, and advocate for social justice
Speak up.
and prisoner rights.
But how is she running Black Lives
Well,
Matter?
it do say she is a convicted domestic terrorist and radical activist.
Right.
Hold on, I'm about to read about who she is.
She running Black Lives Matter. Alright, anyway. Ed Fries. Damn, bro, your name is Ed Fries? Ed Freeze, baby? It looked like fries to me, but Ed Freeze, all the Black Lives Matter is good at is... These motherfuckers cannot spell. It just takes a second to spell check your shit. All the Black Lives Matter is good at is burn and loot. Ignorance runs rampant with them. Don't want to get an education and work to better themselves. They want it free or welfare. Interesting. Last time I checked, we wasn't the only people on welfare.
And we wasn't the majority of people on welfare. The majority
Now,
of people on welfare are white.
Just understand, y'all know I ain't racist, but I want to break this down that this is how motherfuckers think. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are the people who may not let you get a job. These are the people who may treat you differently. You need to know how these motherfuckers think, so your boy did the homework. You know what I mean? Edie Ferris Gaspard, we don't owe the blacks a dime for something that happened years ago. The blacks today, and for at least 60 years, have the same opportunities that we have to go out and earn money, but they would rather it be given to them. Given to them.
What kind of black people are they?
But see, this is where I got a problem with it. One dude asked for something, maybe somebody else asked for something, but how you lump the whole race into having their hands out? This is how racism starts. This is ignorant shit right here, man. All right, Tammy Jones, talk about cutting a check. Most are on government assistance and know how to work the system. Make more than I do now looting, for real, because you feel repressed. I thought it was oppressed. You go and destroy businesses and lives. Whose lives getting destroyed? Wow. And he talks about KKK. I had heard anything KKK looting and destroying businesses. This guy is not someone I would want to represent a peaceful protest. What a joke. They take what they want and say it's justified. Looting of any kind isn't justified. All right. Her stance was kind of strong. Right. Pure ignorance. Exactly. What I don't understand, you can't sit up there and say you're not racist when you leave in comments like this. Like, this is shit. It's fucking comical, man. Judy McGlamory Johnson. They want to check. How about everything the government has given them? Low-income housing, food stamps, free education, food programs, busing. Where the fuck is motherfuckers getting bussed at? I thought that was some 1960 shit.
Right.
Medicare, and on and on. And that's still not enough. They will never have enough because they want everything given to them. We don't owe them one dime. Sorry, your ancestors were slaves. Mine might have been too. We were not born with a silver spoon in our mouths. Like Michelle Obama said, it is what it is. Damn. She could be your friend at the job. She could be your boss. She could be somebody you got to do business with. This is how the fuck they feel, man. They think all of us got our motherfucking hands out. Like the hard work that anybody does. Doesn't matter. The internet is vicious. Deborah Frame, how pathetic. After over 160 years, you're unable to take care of yourself. Meanwhile, people of all races have been successful because they did the work to have a great life. Here's where I got a problem with this shit. People act like it ain't evil people out there keeping you from getting ahead or keeping you from getting on the same playing field as them or even advancing further than them. I don't see motherfuckers like you busting your ass at a job. This the shit that pissed me off. I've seen this before. You in the job, like you comfortable working where you at. And then some new motherfucker pop up and he in there for maybe a month.
If that.
And he get advanced before your ass did after all that hard work that you done put in.
And be telling you what to do.
Exactly. This
Oh,
nigga
yeah.
end up
I
being
done
your
felt that
boss.
thing before. That's personal right there. I done seen that.
This nigga end up becoming your boss.
Mhm.
I know people other than myself has seen the crazy ass shit, man. Alright, Bernice Wilson. She got a picture of a dog. She don't want her face to know. She got something to lose. You need to tell that dude that was over 100 years ago. And he needs to get over it. We are not responsible for what happened back then. We weren't even thought of back then. Oh yeah. This is going somewhere. Please don't bounce. Because all of this shit about to get lit after I get done reading these comments. Mark Silver. I'm sorry, but all colors built this country, not just slaves, and all races have been slaves at one time or another. You can't build the future by living in the past. All right, now his stance was a little borderline. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be mad at you, Mark Silver. Russell Tangi. And conservatives refuse to answer questions about police violence against the black community. You're as hypocritical as each other. I don't know who the hell the other is. Ronnie whatever the fuck. He ain't black. He look Mexican. It's sad the guy died. They talked about George Floyd. But had he complied from the get-go, he would still be alive. The media needs to show all the facts in their stories. You get pulled over, get the ticket, go to court. If you run with a gun or a knife, drop it, stay alive. Never point a gun at a police officer. You will get shot. Sad, but if you're doing wrong and you don't comply, what do you think is going to happen? All lives matter. Police are people. They have to have families, but they're the ones who show up to 9/11 calls, deal with it,
Shit just go to show how ignorant.
and you will live.
Yeah.
But all cops don't have families. All cops don't have kids. All cops don't have wives.
True.
Oh, this is a special one right here.
Yo.
Gabrielle Alcancer. Now, on the YouTube video of this, I have a special post for this motherfucker right here. Like he near and dear to my heart. Cause I'm gonna tell you something about this motherfucking scumbag, Gabrielle Alcantar. Somebody needs to need that guy, and who's holding the camera? He think he knows everything ever since now. Everything is going crazy because they think he thinks that they don't even have to follow any rules anymore.
Join this discussion with
So
us.
tired of this stuff where these people think they can get away with anything like looting and destroying anything, but somebody should break his camera. It's near and dear to my heart. Because I'm looking at his picture, right? And I'm going to show y'all on the YouTube video. Something said go to this man's page. Here's what's ill about this dude. All his friends on his friends list are little girls.
We're talking about racism and all this different
Yeah.
stuff.
I wish
It's real deep.
I wish I could show you. The dude who comment I just read, all of his friends are little girls. They look. I don't want that. They don't look Spanish. This nigga got a fetish though. Yeah. All of his friends. Monica, Rainey, Nick.
This nigga look at them people
Yeah,
from the
'cause-
comments on stories.
So, and then I even got deep. So I wanted to go inside of his friends list and look to see if there was just more than them 6 that they show you. Man, every last chick on here looked like she about 15, 16, 17 years old. And this motherfucker looked like he about 55 or some shit.
Wow.
Gabrielle.
Mm.
Now, reparations. I don't need this no more. I'm ready to freestyle. Reparations. People talk about reparations. I heard about reparations coming up, and when you broke, of course you're gonna be like, yeah, you want your check or you want a cut, right? I get that. Hey, who the fuck wouldn't want some free money, right? What I don't dig is the people on here trying not to be racist, acting like they ain't gonna take no motherfucking free money. See, the whole shit is hypocritical. Reparations. We talk about the Jewish community. This is a big thing now, where the Jews is smacking motherfuckers like flies and mosquitoes and shit. They don't want to speak about the truth, right? So, I personally didn't know about reparations till I heard the Jews got their cut. Here's where I'm at with it though. How can you tell us to shut the fuck up and get it out the mud on our own, right? When what happened to you ain't even 100 years old, and your whole motherfucking community got a cut for some shit that happened to y'all?
This shit ain't even happen here, did it?
That shit really just tripped me out to
That's
see
no Holocaust ain't
a
even happen
racist
here.
motherfucker be on a post or just be
Doesn't
talking period and say
It ain't never 100
y'all people. Motherfucker, just say what you meaning to say. Say y'all niggas.
Right. Niggas.
Stop saying y'all people. Y'all
Niggas.
people always wanting this and doing that. No, say y'all niggas.
That's fucked
But
up,
feel me.
man.
So if the Jews got their cut, and we didn't know about reparations until you gave reparations to the Jews, the Indians got their
Yep,
cut. Matter of fact,
sure
I take
did.
that back. The Indians got their cut first. That's the
Sure
first
did.
time I heard of the word reparations.
Sure do.
Then the Jews got their cut. Fact check me. I don't know. Do the math. It don't matter which order it's in, right? But when black people started talking about they want their cut, then it shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Work.
Yep.
We don't owe you a goddamn thing.
Slaves.
You ain't do nothing.
You ain't never been
We
a
ain't. I ain't
slave.
never owned
Yeah.
no slaves. And
Yeah.
okay, I ain't do shit to them motherfucking Jews. But I guarantee you, somebody in my family paid for them fucking reparations.
Sure.
I ain't do shit to the Indians. I actually like Indians. They got pretty hair. Red man. But I guarantee you somebody in my fucking family paid for them reparations. So no, we not gonna shut the fuck up. Like, I ain't really with the reparation shit. Always heard about 40 acres in the mule. I don't know if that shit true or not. Like, I'm way past the point of looking for somebody to give me something. But we have programs with our government for people who need shit, like business loans and grants for college and all kind of little programs, right? And people take advantage of that shit all the time. So once again, no, we will not shut the fuck up, because I guarantee you, we ain't even got the access to these motherfucking programs because people are not telling us anything. So how can you oppress a people and expect them not to know that nigga something going on? This motherfucker over here who started at the same level as me is doing something, but they're not saying anything, right? So because I ask a question, you want me to shut the fuck up. You want me to go to work and be a good slave? You want me to go to work and be a good boy? You want me to go to work and be a good man? But this motherfucker over here is getting free money. Why wouldn't we? I can remember being a child, hell, getting free lunch. You feel me? Simple shit. When we went to the boys club in the YMCA, that was free.
I ain't never knew that.
Right, but there are programs, if your people know and they up on game, like the woman who said people who scam the system. I'm not mad at them people. Because y'all do this, everybody do that shit.
Right.
Hell, the government is robbing us.
Especially the motherfuckers who are like, you know, the people who are ahead, like, you know, like they really get ahead from
realtors, bankers, lawyers,
beating the government out.
But when you talk to somebody that's not from your peer group, so say like you work for somebody and they rich, some bosses are actually cool enough to have that conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're no threat to him, so he don't give a fuck about talking to you like he talked to his peers.
Right.
And I done had that experience where you keep it a buck with me, I keep it a buck with you. Let's talk about life. You feel me? All bosses don't do that. Hell, some of the jobs you don't even see who the fuck you working for. I always thought that was weird. You never see the motherfucking boss man, ever. How that work? You done had that experience when you worked at a job, you don't even know who the fuck you working for?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. All the time.
Yeah.
But these are questions that you ask, so let's get back to this reparations. A lot of the comments that I read was because a brother from Black Lives Matter spoke about reparations. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about reparations. I'm quite sure you will take free money if it come your way.
Hell yeah.
But at the end of the day, we ain't really looking for shit. Like, motherfuckers is waiting for the stimulus check. That offended some people. I can see that by these fucking whack ass comments. Motherfuckers is waiting for a stimulus check.
The first one or the second one?
And some people didn't get the first one. Double up. Get your paper. I don't care. Fuck what they talking about. Take that free money.
Have that faith.
Get all the motherfucking free money you can. If
Word.
you scamming, be the best motherfucking scammer on the planet. Just don't call my motherfucking phone, nigga. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. You know what I mean? Get your motherfucking paper. Fuck what these motherfuckers talking about. Because if it's a even playing field, and they've been scamming us for motherfucking years, right?
Yeah.
I have no mercy. None. And it is something that I think about. You have people who do shit when they young. They do their dirt when they young, right? And some of them do their dirt when they middle age. But then let something happen to where a motherfucker get cancer or some kind of disease or something. They ain't want to chill the fuck out. They want to call it time out. Here's my question to everybody. If a motherfucker been kicking your ass all your life, right? And then you finally see a chance to get this motherfucker back because of something happened to them, do you give these motherfuckers a pass or do you go in for the motherfucking kid?
You don't give nobody a pass. Like,
I ain't letting shit slide.
Right.
No.
Exactly. Do you give a motherfucker a pass or do you dig in that ass when you see the opportune time to attack a motherfucker?
Take that opportunity.
And see, that's the part that don't nobody want to talk about.
Yeah,
That's the part. There are motherfuckers who done some dirt. They quiet than a motherfucker.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people who did some hanging and grandfathers, like it's in the motherfucking family history, right? See, now it's all coming back to me. Cause I talked about like a lot of black dudes are messing with white women, right? And I'm gonna tell you about this shit.
Oh, no, I'm a product of that.
I've noticed it here, and I noticed how like my peers would speak about that, right? The things they will say it really doesn't have nothing to do with getting information. They just comfortable to get them a white girl. Here's my thing. If you gonna infiltrate somebody's family like that, and you figure, why not learn the family background? Why not learn the family secrets? You feel me? Because that's the information your ass supposed to be getting. If you gonna go on the other side, right? The shit is like taboo to some people. If you gonna go over there, well, what if her grandfather is in the KKK? You feel me? But you bagging his granddaughter or his daughter. That ain't enough, my nigga. You got to do more.
He said do more.
Yeah, you got to do
God.
more. Don't just be
He
getting that
said
pussy,
do
my
more,
nigga,
damn it.
and thinking you done accomplished something.
Have kids.
Nigga, find out what's up with your grandpa, nigga. Get that information to us, because we need that shit. Like, they're motherfuckers, everybody with this Me Too movement, since you going back in time, get us some motherfucking information, because I'm quite sure it's some people standing next to you, working next to you. Them motherfuckers done did some dirt, man. Motherfuckers got to talk, but you got to ask the right questions, even if you got to be snooping. Like, you sitting up here worried about if she fucking with another nigga. Nah, nigga, you need to be, you going through the wrong person's drawers, nigga. You need to be going to her grandpa drawer, nigga. Get that information. Find out. Find out. Everybody should have to pay for these shit the way they do us. Don't nobody get away with shit, right? Okay. And if that's the case, I want to address that shit. Real talk. Like, why is you even wasting that motherfucking opportunity to be a selfish ass nigga and get you a white girl? Find out. Because if it's an apology, if it's a way to make people make amends, I'm all for that shit. Like, we can't take back what that person did, but let's not sit around here and pretend shit ain't happened. And then when shit do happen, oh, this, that, sneakers, that. Because I always been curious, right? If you are the dude that's in a family like that, how do they accept you? You dig what I'm saying? Like, how are you really accepted? Are you invited to the dinner table? You know what I mean? Is she cut off because she fucking with you? Like that shit.
You ain't know, Kim, you ever mess with a white girl? You know, you had that experience?
I have, but I never really, I can't really say I've dated a white girl where I had to worry about the racism part of it. I'm pretty sure a white girl I have dated have, but I've never really had to hear it direct, like, why you dating that black boy? And I never experienced it. I never heard.
They out here. Yeah. Just understand what I'm saying. They out here.
Yeah, they
you feel
out
me?
here.
They out here. And it ain't no motherfucking secret. But we talk about the healing process. Every family has a secret.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? Everybody's family has something they don't want nobody to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When does the healing start? Motherfuckers is dying. When does the healing start?
My wife.
Because the way I look at it, if you pass that trauma down to a child,
Hell yeah.
if you pass that, why is you freaking out, man? Come
Mosquito.
on, you making me uncomfortable over here. I got to look at you.
I'm sorry, it's too
Relax.
much going on right now. I
Relax.
can't relax.
That shit is distracting.
Over here.
I don't know if I should throw something over there when you at to help you out or what. Like, nigga, you moving like you getting jumped and shit. And you got the bright ass police light in my face. I can barely
it's
see
a
you.
mosquito over here. My
Okay.
life is in danger. I don't know.
What up, Cuzzo?
Sorry.
What up, Kayla? What up, Francis?
I'm so sorry.
But people have secrets, right? So we talk about healing. People are dying without healing these people.
Right.
The trauma from the past, you don't want to pass that shit down to another generation.
Yes, they do.
No. We ain't talk about the evil motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. You saying if you are focused on healing, you want to heal,
Right, because you think everybody is born innocent. Everybody is born innocent.
Some people just taught.
Right, you
Just
grow,
taught a different way.
yeah. You grow into all of this
What you
evil
see.
shit and emotional bullshit. Cause that's at the end of the day, that's all this shit is. Emotional bullshit.
What a person has seen and been through.
Yeah, these people who made these crazy comments, emotional bullshit. These motherfuckers might be in a wheelchair on an oxygen tank or some shit, but they got their fingers work, so they typing.
Or a black person used to slap the shit out of them when they was teenagers and they just couldn't do nothing.
Or kids, like they used to get jumped by yeah. There's probably some deep-rooted, traumatic shit.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. I personally have seen people get bullied a lot.
I hate comments like that because when I be seeing them, like, you know, well, you can, but you know, some of the people, they so far away you can't get to them. Some of the shit that these people be saying, it really make you want to put hands on these mugs, like.
But that's what they want.
Like,
exactly. They don't want you to put their hands on them.
No, they want a reaction.
Exactly. Exactly. So
that's how you kill them, though.
So we learned something.
You don't give them one at all.
We learned something about this whole internet and typing and everybody being on the web and these comments that's vicious as hell, man. Like, my thing is, don't let this shit get to you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let this shit get to you. Don't let all of this ignorance get to you. It's happening so much. I don't know the mental state of a lot of people on whether or not they can handle that, though. You feel me? Yeah. Piling on life shit. Everyday life shit. I don't know if they can handle that. That's why I sit back. I laugh at these motherfuckers. My favorite place to go to is Yahoo. Yahoo got some of the illest races on the motherfucking planets, man. If you ever get the time and you want to laugh, you want to see some real shit, click on the comments under YouTube homepage, man. It's motherfuckers. Yo, some of that shit be funny though. I always say, if you're a funny racist, you're alright with me. That shit got to be funny.
I always thought it was the damn Herald online. I don't go on there all the time, but boy, every story I done ever seen about one of us getting in trouble, it's a whole 1,000 white people up under it. Like, good, trash off the streets, so goddamn, put that motherfucker away. Like,
but guess what?
Stop.
But guess what?
That Herald comment.
It didn't always use.
The nigga ain't do nothing to get caught with a piece of candy.
What about the motherfucker who got life? His 3 strikes was a slice of pizza. This motherfucker stole a slice of pizza. Now he doing life in jail.
But it is people out here that are like that. Yeah. They just take unnecessary risks. It's a lot of dudes that they just. A lot of them keep going to jail. I don't know why, but I know people that keep just going to jail. I don't know why, but they do.
I was in Charlotte, Mecklenburg jail, right? And the shit that I saw that one day, being in the bullpen, it's a young boy talking to other people. I guess he had to know the dudes because they was talking about what side of the shit that was going on whatever side of town they was on, right?
Right.
But I noticed whatever somebody else said, his story had to be better than what that like this shit went on for hours while motherfuckers was waiting to go to court. Then on top of that, when a motherfucker started asking about people on the street, he telling all they business. All the motherfucker had to do was ask a question. He telling everything. And these the motherfuckers y'all trust? These the motherfuckers y'all sleeping with? Come on, man. Bruh, when I say they was telling everything, like I felt like I knew the motherfuckers they was talking about.
I mean, I can understand making mistakes because everybody is human. Everybody makes mistakes. But how many times you gotta make the same mistake? Like, where is the growth in that if you make the same mistake?
After a certain amount of time, this shit ain't a mistake no more.
Right. That's why I say I know people that just keep going to jail. Yeah. How you keep getting caught? And then when I ask, it's the same way every damn time. Like,
now,
sit the fuck down.
You ever think niggas
And it's for like
What up,
you
Cliff?
know the same shit, but it don't be like no, don't never be no petty shit. Niggas be like trying to feed their family and shit. But a motherfucker who just keep going back to just keep going back to just keep going back, boy, you got some shit going on.
And you supposed to be a better criminal. That's the crazy
Yeah,
part.
cause you supposed
That's
to get
what I
better.
would
every
The
time.
OGs in jail
That's what I
gonna
would
put you up on game. I done seen it. How you come out and don't advance if that's the route you gonna go? How you come out and don't advance? How you not smarter than you were? Because there's motherfuckers that'll get out of jail and get locked up the same day they get out. Them
It is.
motherfuckers definitely love boy pussy.
It is. That's my point. Like
The
I
same
know
day.
niggas who keep going back for the same drug shit, but I don't know no niggas who just keep like, oh, I'm out, I'm back in, I'm out, I'm back in.
Yeah,
Like,
but
god
if it's
damn,
the
nigga.
same drug shit, then you gotta be smarter about just what you doing.
Yeah, but like when you dealing with that drug shit, man, there's so many ways to get knocked. Like you can be smarter the next time, but it's still another.
Niggas ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, like. And
When-
you know, like I know though, man. These police are constantly working. Like they constantly finding a new way. They don't even have to do they been stopped having to do their job.
Oh, definitely, because they got
So
motherfuckers
think
doing
about
this
how
shit.
exactly. Think about how easier it is now when you offering a motherfucker who ain't got nothing something to knock a top dog off or another motherfucker off. Like it's a win-win for a snitch. Motherfucker, how many motherfuckers out here who y'all know that ain't gonna tell on nobody? Like what's the percentage? That shit very low. Especially when they being offered some freedom or some what they call it?
Leniency,
uh,
a plea deal or some
no,
shit. Like, what?
She know what I'm about to say.
yes,
A dude might tell you, give my girl this what's her name if I tell on old boy. What they call it?
That's a deal.
no,
No,
but
it's called something else though.
Yeah, it's not a plea. It's not.
It's
not
like where they can't be
leniency.
harmed from the case or whatnot. Where they can't
Oh, immunity.
Immunity.
Immunity,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You took it right out my mouth.
Okay.
I was about to say clemency. I was
What's
like,
up,
no,
bro?
that's when they already in jail,
Right,
right?
right.
What's up with it?
And they let them out.
I don't understand. I want dudes to just be
Oh,
smart.
I'll probably be able to after this. What's her name?
Dudes just
You
need.
gonna be down here for a
Dude,
while?
what up, Dula? Dudes just need to be smarter,
You heard
man.
me, bro?
Yeah.
Like this whole 180 thing with seem like things are going backwards.
Yeah.
I don't get.
You gonna be down here for a while?
I don't get that. How you not learning from the next man? That's the crazy. If it's more people and such and such got knocked off around the corner, how you ain't learning from that? Two, it's all kind of little things like when motherfuckers is putting pressure on you. Don't you know you need to chill the fuck out for a little while? That's when you're supposed to hit the
Okay,
pause
when you
button,
gonna
go
come
get
to?
you a job or something, my nigga,
Alright.
and just chill, cause you still out. How does going back and forth to jail on the regular
Okay, I can jump in a second.
something to do? Cause how you making money if you not here? Cause your girl making money? Wouldn't it be better if both of y'all was both getting paper?
But if you know you hot though, you should chill.
That don't seem to happen that way.
It don't, but you should chill. Because if you don't chill and you hot, you going to jail.
They don't think like that.
But you hot.
I get that.
And you don't keep
Hot
the
might
same
be.
phone number
They might
if
look
your
at.
ass goes
They
to
might
jail.
look at. They might look at hot like lukewarm. I mean,
Nah,
I
nigga.
definition
If
of
they
hot.
got you, if,
Our
if
definition of hot might be lukewarm to these niggas.
If the heat is on,
They like boy pussy.
you know.
Ain't no way in the hell I'm constantly going to fucking jail. For what? That's a reset button. Every motherfucking time you gotta be in and out. Your kids is growing up without you. Like, come on, man.
It's so much.
And I know it might not be enough jobs for everybody. I get that. So I ain't gonna sit up here and preach and tell a motherfucker to do the right thing. I'm just saying, be smarter.
Yeah, be smart about what you do.
Be smarter, man. Like
Yeah.
the violence that come with the shit on top of everything else, fucking the hood is they fucking the hood up. Do you not you understand that they fucking like motherfuckers don't even want to go back and visit where they from because of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? People don't want to come around you like that. That could probably help your situation if your hard head ass would just listen, man. None of the niggas I rode with got nowhere without listening. Nobody got nothing. Nobody got what they should have got. You feel me? Like what they should have got, you got less than what you should have got, and then you settled for that shit. We infamous for that bullshit. We got to do better than that. Like everybody want to claim that they better than everybody else. Okay, but you got to do better.
Yeah.
You got to do better.
Yeah.
And that don't mean just for yourself. If you can't help people, then what good is the motherfucking life you live? I'm asking y'all, if you can't help people, and I know these dudes I know people make it hard.
I don't see no point, like,
And helping people?
no, I don't see no point in, like, what you doing if you ain't trying to help people. Like, and that might be my downfall.
Blessing and a curse, I agree.
Because no matter the situation, no matter what position it may put me in, I still might go out my way to help somebody. Like, not even caring if it's my last, or not even letting them know that it's my last, but you know what I mean? Just being on some solid shit like that. Trying to help somebody out.
Always been a
And them
business.
same people that you do that stuff for, they probably want 9 times out of 10. They not gonna do that for you. It's
Well,
just the
y'all-
way you feel about, helping people out.
Always been a businessman. Even when I was a little kid, I had to hustle. They came out with these little portable video games after they came out with the big video games, like the games the kids go play at the arcades, right? So I'm on my porch. I got the whole neighborhood giving me quarters, dog, to play my little electronic shit that I got. Matter of fact, I think it was a little Pac-Man, little arcade joint, right? I'm killing the block, nigga, all day long. Niggas knocking on my door, hey man, can I play your game? So finally, it's starting to get close to getting dark, right? Everybody done went away.
Oh, you was charging quarters to play a
Yeah,
little
I'm
game?
getting paper, nigga. I'm about my paper, yeah. So look, this one older dude came knocking on my door. I already knew, but I got the flow. So I should have knew something was up. Because he knocking on the door, but he knocking on the door for somebody else that I don't really know to play the game, right? So, tell you how these motherfuckers set me up, dog. I'm 7 fucking, no, I take that back. I'm about 10. 10 years old. They robbed a 10-year-old. I ain't even think about that shit, but look. So, look, the nigga playing on my porch, right? Look. I'm trying to show you how grimy niggas
That's
is,
fucked
yo.
up.
Yeah.
The nigga playing the game, right? And the nigga came running around the corner. And by the time, like, I could actually hear him, it was too late. He snatched the game and took off running. So now we chasing this nigga, right? This is how y'all motherfuckers made me a monster. We chasing this nigga. The nigga a little bit faster than me, but I'm running faster than him, and I ain't understanding why this nigga ain't running as hard as me. So, I mean, when I say I chased this nigga from Bond Street to the motherfucking bridge taking you to East Trenton before I gave up. Nigga was gone. Game was gone. One day.
You
And
only
I'm
had it for one day?
Yeah. I'm walking back. Me and the nigga walking
Had
back.
done ran that sack up
Yo,
out that motherfucker.
these
This
niggas,
crackhead,
this nigga.
like, what
Look,
the fuck?
but here's what happened after that, though. See, like I said, they made a monster out of me. So now, I'm strapped at 10. I got mace. I got, y'all, I was going around macing niggas just to test the shit. You see what I'm talking about? I got mace. I got a little switchblade in my pocket. Like, nigga, if I ever see that nigga
Shorty wanna
again.
be a thug. You was gonna be ready. You was gonna be
Hey,
But
look.
you see them?
That's how I start.
At 10?
That's how I start, man.
Oh, my son is 10. I can't even imagine him walking around with like a knife and like
that's
ready
how I
to
start.
just fuck a nigga up. I don't see he's too goofy for that shit.
That's how I start, man.
That's crazy. One damn day.
That hood shit. And I always wonder, even to this day, I kinda chopped it up to the game, though. They got me. That shit was set up. But understand what I'm saying, though. Them niggas plotted that shit.
You know they did.
Just
Hell yeah.
plotted on the 10-year-old though, my nigga. So whoever the fuck you was, and you still living, you a dirty ass nigga. You plotted on a 10-year-old, son.
We gonna get this little nigga game.
So here's the flips. Here's the flip.
And you know you fast. You played football back in the day. You know you fast.
Here's the flip
You
side
just
to
take
that
off
story.
on that nigga.
He in the hood making a quarter play off that motherfucker too.
We started smashing up nickels and putting them in the machines after we ran out of quarters. And whoever come get the money out the machines knew. So they changed the way you put the money in the machine. Like they caught that shit. They fixed that shit quick. When I say quick, they had a whole damn thing full of smashed up nickels, man.
No, they were mad.
Definitely.
Come here, motherfucker.
Like,
Boy, that thing full today. Boy, that thing full
Yeah,
today.
thinking they getting that bag.
Drop that junk
All
out
motherfuckers
there.
like, what the, because the nickel didn't even, you couldn't even see the face. We fucked that nickel up to the size of a quarter,
What the
and the shit
fuck?
worked. But it worked.
Devious.
It worked.
You
That's
tell
messed
this
up.
boy
It worked,
something
man.
was
That's
wrong.
messed
We was playing video games like a motherfucker.
Well, you know they came in that shit, that thing say, boy, that thing full today. Boy, they been playing like a motherfucker. Straight nickels in there. Ah, feelings hurt.
That's
No,
how-
you got straight
that's how
dollars, and you know what I mean.
that's-
I'm about to count up a couple dollars.
Feelings hurt.
You got to
That-
count up so many of them coins to get to
That's
a
that
dollar.
cause and
Feelings
effect,
hurt.
That's that cause
Well,
and
wait.
effect.
20 of them to
That's
get
that-
you a
hey.
dollar every time.
That's that cause and effect,
Can
though.
you imagine a person that was like counting,
That's
and
what
they was
I'm
like,
talking
hold
about.
up.
Like, man, hold up, man. I thought the thing full of quarters, man. How the hell? How they do that?
Right.
Honestly, I think somebody told. Somebody had to tell. Because now that you think about it, who the hell gonna change the way you put money in a machine?
Man, when they pulled that money,
But they would've had to do that,
Oh,
but-
ain't
but-
nobody,
but
hey,
they
oh,
would've had to do that
truthfully,
around
ain't
the whole
nobody
country.
have to tell them. Because I would have came and back and seen all them niggas and that thing. I would have changed the way y'all put
I'm
the money
saying
in the
before that
motherfucker.
dude even
Y'all
came and
gonna
collected the
taking that
money,
from
though.
Me like that, fooling me.
Before that dude even came and
So much
collected the
so
money,
they
how they
went
know?
to fake. They went to fake coins. You done been to the celebration station and they give you fake
Right.
coins instead
Right.
of real
I feel like
ones.
I had something to do with that.
Damn.
That was,
Fuck.
yeah, that was probably that motherfucker who decided, well, we ain't even gonna
They
make.
got rich.
Yeah,
Got
cause
billions of dollars.
all them places got different coins, like
Right.
coins from Adventure
Yeah,
Land don't
right.
work at Celebration Station.
Right. Right. You right.
I helped pioneer that.
They got
Well, where
different
your money
brands
at
and
for that
shit.
shit?
It's
We
all
need to
good.
look into that.
It's all good. We learn as we go.
Man.
I helped pioneer that shit, man. I feel proud.
Spend all day at one game and one game only. Like, go, don't let
Wait,
nobody
hey, it's the
get it.
hood. You ain't have a lot of options.
I'm just saying, you at the arcade. I done see you in arcade mode. You all up against.
We always trying to learn. It be motherfuckers that be on them, that was on them games all day because they was good. You couldn't get your turn. You had to go play and come back. This motherfucker still on the goddamn game.
Man, I remember when they brought an arcade here, it closed down. It didn't even stay open long.
Nothing around here last.
Hold up. It's something else. I gotta go to my Facebook.
But that would have been dope though. Like, it would have been a place for the kids
I
to
ain't forgot
go.
about you, April.
They
Hold
had
up.
bumper cars and everything
Where
in
that shit
there.
at? Where that? Where my notifications at? 'Cause somebody wanted me to talk about something on the show tonight. I want to ask y'all a question.
Y'all got any suggestions what y'all want to talk about?
Word, drop them.
Drop them in the comment box.
Drop them.
Real
Did
rap
anybody
talk.
see a ghost last week?
Fuck that. What about the
Last
earthquake this
week.
morning? Y'all know it was an earthquake this morning?
Oh yeah, no,
Another
I
one?
was asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asleep again.
I was asleep again.
I seem to be asleep every time they come through.
Right. I don't know.
I'm talking about. I'm guessing a deep one too, cause I don't feel nothing.
I don't know
Man.
how I feel about the ground quaking over here on this side of the world.
Something
That's what
going
I'm about
on.
to say, cause
We-
I
if
thought
we
all that
keep
stuff
having
going on in
these-
California and all
Right.
that.
Yeah, but we got a fault line too on this
We
side.
do have a fault line too.
All right, so
That ain't moving.
hold up. Here go the
Yes, it
question.
is.
Here go the question for everybody. So, do you believe people can bring bad spirits into your house or bad energy that can create chaos in your house?
I don't believe they have to. It has to be their energy to do it. But in that sense, I don't believe it can bring. I believe they can. You know, like I just say, yeah. I don't believe it has to be their spirit to do it. But yeah, they can bring a bad energy and cause chaos in your house. But at the same time, I don't think a person can just come in your house and if they got control over this shit like that just because they got a bad energy, then your house probably was fucked up before they got it.
Right. Right.
Seriously. Like, what's the name coming through the day? Like, everybody in the house arguing today because what's the name came through.
Right.
I ain't want to fuck with none of y'all no more because they came through today. Damn.
Well, wait, okay, so that was funny, and you got a point. So I
Man.
do believe though that people carry energy
Yeah.
with them, and I do
I
believe
believe
that sometimes people come around you and bring that chaotic energy because now
From
you gotta
outside.
respond to the chaotic energy. And if you don't know how to respond, if you don't know how to be like chill out or get the fuck out, then your cheek gonna be off.
Mhm.
Everything in your
See-
house gonna be
See,
off.
I look at that chaotic energy as like somebody who comes around, like, your household be straight, everybody chilling, everybody getting along. They come around and just
Fuck
say
the
certain
vibe
shit
up,
and do
yeah.
certain shit to make people go against each
Yeah.
other. Like, they might say something between you and your woman, you and your kids, or like, why the fuck would you say that? Why,
Yeah.
like, yeah, like that's what I think.
Yeah.
But like them just coming in and their energy just causing everybody to just like, I guess, man, that person got some fucked up
but if they
energy,
known
boy.
for
I'm
but if
talking
they
about,
known for
I
starting
cut
shit,
them up. Yeah,
then it'll do that.
it'll do that.
It'll make people turn away.
Because
and
it'll
don't wanna fuck
automatically
with it
have
anymore.
one of the people in the house feeling like, oh shit, they hanging together close today. Know that messy motherfucker right there. Stay on some.
Right,
They
right.
know that person stay on some messy
Right.
stuff.
But we feel that way about a known snitch. You gotta watch what you say around a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
True.
Or a thief. Anybody.
True.
That's
Hey,
why I understand.
You gotta watch what you
myself,
say.
boy.
You gotta watch what you say around these niggas who ain't snitching nowadays, cause they talk too damn much.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
Yes, sir.
Like, just have somebody be like, hey, such and such who live over there on such and such near such and such.
Told your
like,
hoes,
what?
told all your business.
No, I don't, but now I do,
Yeah, they
nigga.
out
Like,
here.
what the fuck?
They out
I
here.
know his whole situation now. I ain't know
Right.
nothing about him before
Like,
you
You
said
wasn't even
something.
asking.
Right.
You ain't even asking for that
Exactly.
shit. This nigga volunteered it to give you that information.
Exactly. You cannot be around nobody like that, telling your business to people like that, because they going to tell somebody else.
Yeah.
And that same person ain't even going to have to ask. They going to be like, hey, such and such. And your shit is out there in the streets.
So
What
now-
about?
Go ahead. Nah,
No,
go
you go ahead. No, go ahead.
Betrayal. I want to end it with betrayal.
Okay, wait, the battery as well.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do. We're gonna end this with betrayal, man. I want y'all to think hard, long and hard
Okay.
about the illest betrayal story you could think about. I kind of don't blame people, especially women. Women get betrayed all the time.
Even men do too. We do
Not
all
at the rate that women do. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie for us like that. Women get betrayed a lot. Women get betrayed a lot, man, because you think somebody wants something from you. You know what I mean? Somebody wants
It
something
goes
from
both
you.
ways.
That
Alright, we ready.
that scale ain't gonna never be balanced, man. I know niggas. Niggas betray women a lot. Everybody ain't all in love with a motherfucker, you feel me? Niggas out here dogging the shit out of their girl. Dogging the shit out of their wife and shit, man. Yeah. intentionally. So nah, that shit don't even up.
Okay.
So what you got, man?
Oh, yeah, I was waiting on you. With the
No,
Betrayl
don't
album.
wait on me. You know my stories be long. I got to go last.
Damn, I don't know how to think again what I'm about to ask y'all.
Or it don't even have to be you. What about the illest you've seen?
Oh,
Like
I know
somebody.
exactly what I'm about to ask
There
y'all
we
just
go.
from hearing you talk
Go ahead,
again.
go ahead.
So, I really can't, well, I don't know if Auntie done had an experience like this, but
Don't
like,
never underestimate.
I was about to say though, I already know though, ain't no telling though, because almost all of us have.
Right.
Like, why do y'all think, well, matter of fact, I got two of them. I'm going to ask y'all the first one.
Bring it.
Why do y'all think the streets and like, not only the streets, man, it's like, even people who not in the streets, like, people got the definition of snitch so fucked up.
What you mean? Elaborate on
It's messed up because, like, if something actually happens to you out here and you was to say that it happened to you, you wrote a statement about it, this, that, and the third, but you didn't participate in the action. You didn't have nothing to do with what happened to you or, you know, the crime or whatever, but you wrote a statement about it, you considered a snitch now. But you got niggas who ride with niggas who write in the papers, write the statements of what was going on when they all got caught when something went on, but we don't call them. I ain't gonna say we don't, but you know what I mean.
Right.
They riding around and partying with these niggas and having block parties when they come home, and yeah, that's a snitch.
Okay, well, from a civilian standpoint, if something happens to you where you have to call the police because you feel like
You
were
are not
wrong,
a snitch.
you are not a snitch.
Right. Like if you get
But
raped.
volunteering
or
some
robbed.
fucking information is what makes you a snitch, and that's the end of that.
Right.
That's
The
End of it.
word volunteering, when you volunteer some shit, that's what makes you a snitch.
Right.
Now, not on the strength of a little 1-year-old girl got shot, but they was trying to shoot somebody else, and motherfuckers didn't want to say nothing because they ain't wanted to get their shit shot up.
So stop calling people snitches when y'all don't even know the true meaning. Y'all take the meaning of snitch and y'all running with it and turn the shit to something else that it's not. Let it be the real meaning.
And
Your
motherfuckers,
homeboy snitch, nigga.
and motherfuckers run around here talking about fuck 12. Yeah, it's fuck
Yeah.
12. It's fuck 12 till you need 12.
So you about to get
Hell
12
yeah, you better
after
remember
fucking
that shit.
12 years.
All that fuck. Stop saying that shit.
Exactly.
Please stop saying fuck 12. Because
Why you
sometimes
think-
you need 12.
Why you think?
Sometimes
these
you
niggas-
need 24.
Why you think these niggas
Shit.
think? Why you think these niggas think that it's so cool and it's so okay to like start popping off some street shit on this social media shit?
Here's what I've noticed. In this game for everybody.
Because the ones who do it, we all know for a fact. 9 times out of the 10, like I always say about everything, when I say 9 times out of 10, when I'm trying to tell you that it's gonna happen 9 times out of 10,
Hear me now.
them niggas ain't gonna
Hear
do
me.
shit.
Hear me.
If they
Let me-
talking all that
Hear
shit
me,
on the
hear me.
internet.
Let me tell you where the game
Ain't
got fucked
hitting
up
on
at.
nothing.
Let me tell y'all where the game got fucked up at. There were fly
Nigga
niggas.
want views and
Listen at me.
likes and
Listen at me. Listen at me. Listen at me.
emotions and emojis.
There were fly niggas who was doing it, as you spoke about, right? And then there were the other dudes, the dudes that wasn't doing anything. They didn't dress like us. Feel me on this. Everybody, especially up top, everybody wasn't with a fucking hoodie and Timberlands, and you could barely see their face, and they on
No.
Supreme. Everybody wasn't like that. What happened? It became fashionable to dress like that. So now you wearing my uniform. Like you could be out of town before this shit even happened, and you would know a real nigga automatically. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see each other because y'all wearing the uniform. Well, what happened when this shit became fashion? What you got to think? Only thugs wore Timbs
True.
at one point. Then Timbs got cute.
I
And then everybody started wearing Timbs. So motherfuckers
Tim
started
Bills
wearing
and
our
shit.
uniforms. They started dressing like us, right?
Right.
And then they started talking like us.
Right.
And then they started acting like us. But that goes back to what I told y'all before. There were niggas who had guns and wasn't using them. These are the niggas that I'm talking about. These niggas that you asking me about are those niggas that had guns, wasn't using them. They just thought it was cool to have a gun. They thought it was cool to be opposing.
To look the part.
Right. But when shit got real, that gun never got pulled out. So that's where that whole saying, you a real nigga till a real nigga show up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? But then it evolved. It evolved. So now everybody's looking like us. We can't get all of these niggas. The real niggas ain't worrying about all these niggas. Now here's where it worked out benefit. Now that kind of takes the heat off of me, because you looking at all these other motherfuckers who ain't drug dealers and who ain't on the streets doing crime. These regular motherfuckers, but because you look like that, and this is a lesson for everybody. You may want to rock a suit and tie, my nigga. You may want to get on some casual shit. You definitely need to pull your motherfucking pants up. But so now, motherfuckers decide the police and situations, you fit the description.
Yeah, that's true.
Now you know how we in these situations where you ain't do nothing, but now you a suspect.
Yeah, that's true.
That breeds resentment because you wanted to look like the streets.
That's
But
true.
it ain't no different than they was doing that shit in the 20s, smacking little kids up.
That's
It ain't had to be black. They was fucking little white kids up, little Jewish kids up.
Italians and
They was
shit,
fucking
yeah.
everybody up.
Yeah.
That's what the police job was, to keep your ass in check. You ain't gonna have my neighborhood looking bad. Miss Johnson said you niggas need to get off the corner.
Right.
You gotta get off the corner. I'ma fuck you up. Ain't nothing wrong with cops like that. But you get these other cops who come from certain families, and then the conversation is we want to fuck up niggas.
Have some
How,
background.
it might be a certain way how the neighborhood is. So you got this nigga already got anxiety. He excited. He knows he about to go in a combat situation. But then when it don't happen, they go and they create that combat situation because they gotta get that nut off. You know what I mean? It's like going to a haunted house, my nigga, and the shit don't scare you. You might need to go see a motherfucking scary movie just to get that feeling that you was looking to get.
You're gonna be disappointed. It ain't no fucking scary movies no more. Them
Can't
shit's
tell-
gonna be scary. It's predictable, Hollywood. I know what
you
happened
can't tell none of these
in your
little
movie.
Hold up, my
Shit is
cousin
whack.
said snitches when you get locked up for something and you try to get out of jail, you tell on somebody that did something else. Facts.
Right.
Volunteering information.
Right,
Facts, cuz up.
right. If you write a statement on niggas just so you can get out of jail, that's bitching. And that's fucked up. Cause you got in trouble.
Right.
I had to put that in perspective just because, like,
But how niggas don't know?
not even with the Megan Thee Stallion situation. Y'all know this shit been going on before then. Like, people just been getting called snitches, like in certain situations where they're not really snitches.
Wait, somebody said Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's what's
snitching?
happening now.
Yeah, they saying she's a
She's
snitch.
cause she's openly telling, she said he shot her.
So
She
it's
done
okay for us
admitted
to
it.
shoot our women now. That's what they saying, right?
Yeah. How she a snitch cause she
Come
said,
on,
nigga,
man.
if you shot her, you shot her, nigga.
But that's
It's okay for us to shoot our women now. That's
Nah,
what they're
that's
saying.
not cool. Like,
Ain't shit cool about
she
that.
said she had been covering for him and lying for him, but he was doing some shiesty shit. So she was like, "Fuck it, he not a real nigga like he claimed to be. He a bitch ass nigga."
Oh, the one we was just talking about?
Yeah,
They
he a
out here.
bitch ass nigga. So that's why she's saying that he shot her.
I got a
and
question.
people even had their little jokes about the stuff when it happened. But to be honest with you, that is some bitch stuff. Like,
I got a
girl.
question for
I
y'all.
don't care what she did to make me mad. Like, I'll be done left the scene before I think about pulling the trigger on the female.
I got a question for y'all since we on this.
What
So,
did she got?
Unless I'm a killer.
So,
For real. Shoot you in the foot.
a dude who ain't street, old emotional ass nigga, shoot you. You don't die, but he shoot you. Do you sacrifice what you got going on in life to take the chance on getting this nigga back? Or do you take the L? Because in some way, shape, form, or fashion, the police is involved, whether you involve them or not.
That's a good question. I can't say what I would do until but I don't plan on getting shot by nobody. I don't be doing shit for somebody.
I understand that, but
shoot
that's not
me.
what the question asks you.
I'm gonna answer it. Just putting myself in a female position, not even Megan's, just it being a female period, like you're saying. I'm gonna use it like I would use it with a female with some police shit with me. Like, if a female would put me in a position where I could go to jail, where she could hurt me like this, shoot me, or like if you gonna put me in that position, you don't care much about me. Like, seriously. To involve me with anything that's gonna have me where I have something to do with the
I'm
police
trying to add
or be hurt, you don't care about me. You don't mean me no good.
But do you get
And if
them?
a motherfucker
what kind-
shoot you,
That's what
But
I'm
do you
saying.
get 'em
Auntie,
back?
what kind of
in
nigga
the
shoot?
foot, the nigga ain't even had a decency.
They just
Sorry.
They
But
ain't even answer my
he
question.
fucked her
They back
pedicure
on this-
up.
They talk about this chick
He
again.
fucked
What,
her pedicure
I
up.
did answer
Dude,
your
no, you
question.
did not.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
you
Are you
did
gonna
not.
tell?
I
Or
said,
Are
are
you
you
gonna
gonna
get
risk?
this motherfucker back, or
Right.
are you gonna take the L?
Right.
That's what I asked you.
What,
Right.
like payback?
Yeah.
Is you gonna get him back, or you gonna take the L?
We shoot him
Because
more
you
than
got a
foot.
lot going on in your life. You can't go back to the street shit. That eye for an eye shit.
That, you
If
know
your
what?
money
Me and you
long,
think
if
too.
your
Me and
money
you
long.
think too much
Money
alike.
long.
Because
If
I
your
was
money
just listen, and that's some illegal
What up,
shit we
Cuzzo?
thinking now. But yeah, that's what it's like with me. Like,
But
yeah,
we'll
that
cut
bag
this
like
part
that.
out.
Yeah, if that bag like that, then yeah,
Handle your
payback is a bitch
business.
because it's an eye for an eye.
It sure
Like
is.
what we were saying at the beginning of the show, I ain't letting shit slide.
Right.
You think cause I'm checking some millions
what
and
if
this,
he
that,
was
and third, you gonna
scared?
shoot me in my foot
What
and
if
it's
he
gonna
was
slide?
scared for his life though?
He gonna be scared for that motherfucker after too. Shit.
I'm just saying, what if he was
What that went
scared
fair?
for his life?
Well, when he shot him, he gonna be scared after too. I'm telling you, auntie, I put a price. What Young Jock song said, price tag on your head, leave land where you stand. Man, I would
Oh
drop a
my
bag
God.
on your head, you shoot me in my foot, think it's, man, I ain't
They
letting nothing
think it's
slide.
lovely.
Yeah, I think it's lovely. And they say he done did a song.
Now, what do you think
Damn.
about the hood being scared of the shooters? And not telling what they know and not trying to get these niggas off the streets. Because I think the problem with fear in that regard is not so much as the shooter, it's the fact that the system will let these niggas right back out.
I think it's the unpredictability. Like, I think you don't know what a nigga gonna do. You seen a nigga do something when he wasn't fucking thinking. So, when he was just acting. So, if you seen that, then that nigga's unpredictable.
But this is like the Jam Master Jake shit. You had so many years that it took 20 years, almost 20 years to close this case.
Damn, it's been 20 years?
It happened in 2002.
Long ass time.
Damn.
18 years. But do you think that because the system let these niggas back out, that's why motherfuckers don't even bother? Like, that'll turn people off. To me, that kind of sounds strategic, that they do that shit. You let these motherfuckers right back out, and then people don't tell, and then you get mad because they don't want to talk to you. Then why the fuck y'all letting these niggas back out of jail? Now, people need to understand.
Can I say something more?
Go ahead, B.
My thing with that kind of shit in the hood is, like, with the shooters, I respect the shooters who shooting with reason, if that makes sense to you.
Bro, I know what you're talking about.
Because you know it's always a nigga in the hood or something in the hood that just gotta be checked. You know what I mean? But it's also, you got the shooters like the ones you talking about, the niggas who hitting little girls when they shoot and hitting innocent people.
Right,
like, get
right,
these
right.
dumb motherfuckers out of here. Seriously. But,
Is that considered snitching internally if you want these motherfuckers gone?
No, that means you want your community and your neighborhood to be safe.
But
I don't want to have to live in a place where I have to worry about my kids getting
but you
shot.
still respect
Facts.
the shooter shooting shit, though.
what's behind your head?
That's
crawling
what,
on
that's
that
what,
mirror? What is that?
You hear me, Auntie? That's what Unc asking. But you still respect the shooters in the hood shooting shit. Like
But
the ones who not doing the, you know, the messed up stuff, but they still shooting shit. That's what you asking, right, Unc?
Yeah.
I ain't never been in that situation, so
I don't know. Ever since I tried to add you onto my live, the volume button going up and down. See that shit? See that shit going up and down?
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault.
Stink, bro. Damn hands gonna stink. That shit ain't cool.
Yo, so you can't hear me? If you can't hear me, we need to end this live. I don't even know what to do. I see the volume thing going up and down. We about to end this live. It's not the way I wanted to end the story. But if you can't hear me, we gotta go. If you can hear me, y'all tell me something. Somebody say something.
I can hear you on my own.
Give me a clap or a heart or something if you can hear me.
Yeah, hold on before you end it, man.
I ain't ending, bro.
I'm waiting for a
Don't
sign of
cut
life.
it.
There's 3 people on here
Don't
waiting for a
cut
sign of
it.
life. I mean, that camera's
Leave
still
it out.
rolling. We ain't worried
Right.
about that.
And his camera's still rolling.
We'll talk without that. Yeah, my live messing up, man. I'm
But-
gonna let this go.
I ain't never been in
Peace.
that situation, so I don't know. I can't say. All I can say is for certain situations that I do know about, I don't know how I feel about that person or those people. He gonna call me racist because he said those people.
Word. We don't do
He
that
gonna
round
say-
shit.
He gonna say I'm racist, but I don't know.
268 views.
That's what's up. I don't respect killing old ladies and children. Like I seen something on the first 48 where they was just driving past the car. It was a baby in the car seat. They drove past the car, sprayed the house, and killed children in the car on the porch. For what?
Like I know shooters. Like I be around niggas who are shooters all the time, but they're not.
No, not
dumb
all
niggas.
the time. You don't be around them all the time, sir.
You're
I
not
got you.
around none right
Yeah,
now.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, sometimes I be around, but peep game though. Like I said that to say, the turnaround of that story is my mama got shot by a nigga who was trying to do a robbery on the cash on the spot shit, and he shot my mama in the head and in the back. I feel like niggas like that, like get them the fuck out of here. Like,
True.
nigga, you shot my mama in the back and she don't even have nothing to do with the cash on the spot.
Right. That's crazy as hell, man.
Niggas like that, like that's whole shit to me. Them the ones I don't respect them kind of shooters.
I'm back live again.
You back
Somebody
live.
said
You can't.
My cousin said she's about to put me up on something, but keep on.
You can't respect a person like that.
Bruh,
Like,
but speaking on that story, I done told you this. I had seen the story before I even knew it was your mom's, dog. Feel me on this. So I was already feeling some kind of way. But it made it personal. Like I want to say the 3rd, maybe 4th day into the search, I found out who he shot. Dude, do you not know I was pissed? Pissed at a couple of things. Pissed that 1, he did it, and 2, I couldn't find this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? On some Batman shit. On some Batman shit. I ain't even gonna lie. On some Batman shit, yo. When that fucking shit happened, man.
that's crazy as
Word is
hell.
bond, yo. That shit made me feel
But that's why I fucks with
a
you, because
darkness.
you ride.
right. That shit made me feel a darkness. It was like, yo,
Right.
I want to get this nigga.
Right.
Like, just give me something, and then he got himself caught.
You
That's
good
some
over
real
there?
shit.
I was looking at this what's the name to see if it said 21st or 12th, but it said 21st.
But that's why I fucks with you, because you ride, like. And I don't fuck with a lot of people, like, because I've learned that just because you fuck with people don't mean they fuck with you.
And that shit, what you just said, I always found that shit to be a slippery slope.
It is.
Because it be people around you. And the vibe may seem cool,
Yeah.
but never get relaxed around these niggas because that's what they waiting on. And see, that's the thing where a lot of people fuck up at. See, I know
They
better.
always get
I don't
relaxed.
give a fuck. Like, nigga, just like you dating me, motherfucker, it's gonna take a while before I let you in. You feel me? I ain't just cause we cool and we vibing, nigga, I'm not gonna let you in. I got too much to lose. Let alone, nigga, I'm trained to be this way. Like, nigga, I could be vibing, fake smoking with you niggas, but I'm watching everything you do.
What you mean fake smoke?
Man, I done fake smoke with a lot of niggas I had to watch.
Fake
Niggas wanting to
smoking,
get high, niggas. You just look at it this way. Niggas want you to get high. Like, nigga, why the fuck you want me? Why is that important to you?
Yes, I want you to
No.
feel how I feel.
Well, but you don't know who you getting high. How you
Oh,
know
yeah,
I
that's
get
true.
high,
Yeah, I
nigga?
don't
And I feel like
smoke with
stabbing
everybody.
motherfuckers or some shit. You don't know that. You feel me? You don't know what weed do to me, nigga. Why you want to get me high? You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so how you faked them out? You took it or you
Nah,
just,
I know how to hit the blunt.
and you just
Out the-
hold it and
out the
blow
li-
it out?
out the little
You
side
didn't
of
even
my
suck
mouth.
it in. I know people that would have called you out on this shit.
Nobody ever caught that shit.
Them niggas was
And then
too
I know how to do this too.
Act like it.
I know how to act like I'm high.
You know how to make your eyes real
I know how to
low.
squint my eyes on these niggas. Nigga, I'm watching all you motherfuckers, nigga. I'ma be the last one to go to sleep out this bitch. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Never that. But hey, when you roll for dolo like that, you gotta be that kind of nigga.
Oh
That's a
my
survival
God.
tactic. I hate getting high with these niggas. Now, family members all day
Oh,
long. I can
God.
get high with my family all day because I know they don't mean me no harm. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Cause though, if you on here, I started them live so you can tell me your story. Come on now, we trying to end this motherfucker. Where you at? Where you at? You on here, say something. Let me know.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I done been in situations, man, where we chilling and shit, and I already know. You, when you've been around devious motherfuckers, man, you will understand why.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you around niggas,
But you done had like some crazy, outlandish
yeah,
shit go on in your childhood
yeah,
because
like period.
you know, rest in peace to Miss Barbara. You know, you kicked me out the house one time. We ain't gonna talk about that this episode. You know, you didn't really have. You went through life like finding your own way.
But the trick was to come home, act like nothing ever happened.
Right, and she never knew.
Right.
And she never
That's
knew.
the trick. To come home and still be my mother's son was the trick. To come home and be around my family and I'm still cuzzo.
Yeah, but like you, I don't think I ever had like, I've had things happen that was tragic, but
Right.
not like, I mean, you say you lost things in a fire, like I ain't never,
Old childhood.
right, I ain't never had that
Old
happen
childhood.
before. My whole entire everything just erased.
So peep game. I'm 11. You hear me?
Oh, this was after the quarter, the game
Oh yeah, yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm 11 years old. I've been living in this neighborhood. Bond Street, what up? Was living at this house. Like, this was the longest we ever stayed in one spot. So that was the first before I moved to Divine Land, right? 4 years. I saw some things in them 4 years. A lot in them 4 years. Okay. From age 7 to fucking 11, man. So here my mom gotta go to school and shit. My first year in 7th grade or whatever. The fucking she up cooking breakfast for her boyfriend because he gotta go to work. And she come upstairs. She walked past my bedroom. She came back. She was like, "Alan, get up." It's like 5 something. I'm mad because it ain't time for me to get up yet. You
Right.
feel me? It's still dark outside. She was like, "Get up. Them junkies done set the house on fire." So I perk up, you know what I mean? Put my shit on, I go outside. Now it's in the wintertime. It's a three-story house, and they connected to each other. Motherfucking junkies was jumping off the second floor roof, dog. All you see is smoke coming out the house. So she was right. Now, I can hear these motherfuckers, man, talk to each other like, evidently some of them got woke up too. So what happened was they was trying to heat the motherfucking house up. How? I don't know. But you on crack. The motherfucking, you ain't got no heat. It's cold as fuck up there. What kind of heat was you getting? But evidently, you set the house on fire. They ain't had no power, no running water, no none of that shit.
Crackhead.
Right. So these motherfuckers is jumping off the second floor roof. One dude jumped off the roof, fucked his ankle up, but they did. So now the fire company done came. This shit seemed like it took all day. They fucking next door doing shit. So I want to say like around maybe 9 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there. They come to our crib and they taking the hose and shit. They going upstairs on our 3rd floor. And I'm following these motherfuckers. All my baseball trophies, my plaques, all my shit up. The 3rd floor was mine. All my shit up there, right? I see these motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, what y'all about to do? They stepping on my shit, man. Like, yo, they was so disrespectful. They cut a hole. Yeah, they cut a hole in the wall. And I asked them, why the fuck are y'all doing that? Like, y'all tearing up the crib. Nah, fuck that. They violating, nigga. Why y'all doing that? They said they gotta make sure the fire didn't travel, like, behind the wall. Right. Long story short, they tore all our shit up, man. Running water, all that shit. Clothes smelling like smoke, all that shit.
Angry.
So now, I'm outside. I think it was an older nigga that was outside that I fucked with. And just so happened, the dude who set the fire, who stayed in the house, I saw this nigga. The nigga came and got me and told me the nigga was around the corner. So like I grabbed the bat.
Like you was 21, not 11.
Nigga, please, you don't even know what kind of 11-year-old I was. I grabbed the older nigga came and got me. You feel me? I grabbed the bat.
Oh, you know what kind of 11-year-old
I come flying around the corner, and I see the nigga. Him and his old lady, right? And when they see me, this nigga fell on the ground, started talking about he was having a heart attack. And I'm about to hit this nigga with the bat, and this old lady was begging and pleading with me, and I'm crying. I'm so pissed, man. I want to kill this nigga, for real. And she begging and pleading for me not to. She begging an 11-year-old boy with a bat not to kill her motherfucking husband, y'all.
Crackhead husband.
Yeah. I wanted to kill this motherfucker. And
see,
we had.
That shit's crazy. I didn't have to worry about no shit like that.
And we had to move. We had to move. I had to go to school with my clothes smelling like that fucking fire, man, to the point where I ain't give a fuck. That year, that was a rough one. After that shit, after what they say, the things we lost in the fire, yeah, that shit was rough. Cause I had to start all over again. So I don't understand why niggas like that going to jail shit. Nigga, who the fuck like starting all over?
Yeah, I've only started all over like twice.
Yeah, man.
Ain't
no fun in that.
I don't want to start
I don't like
all
moving.
over.
Moving was the thing I hated the most because it seemed like every year we was living somewhere else. Moving, fucking moving, man.
I don't know, man. That shit is crazy.
So all them relationships from that neighborhood, they wasn't vinegar, but now I'm out of the picture because now I'm living somewhere else. You know, you still go back and visit your old spots and shit like that, but
yeah.
It wasn't the same, man. Having that level of comfort because I live here. You know what I mean? You go back and check on your old friends, see how they doing, and shit just seem different just because you not there no more. Like that whole vibe, man. But that happens to neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Could have been a motherfucking light in that neighborhood. Who knew? But the neighborhood didn't seem the same. And we ain't talking about years went by. We talking about like not too long after that shit happened and we got settled into our other spot. It was just different. Just different, man. It happens.
Wow. I'm glad I have to.
Them
go through
niggas
no
wiped
shit
out
like
my
that.
whole childhood, though, mama.
I know.
All my achievements,
That's terrible. Like,
all that shit, gone.
I feel bad for you.
Gone. You don't feel bad
But
for
you
me.
had great memories. Like,
Oh, yeah. I ain't. That was
can't nobody take that shit away from you.
No, that was in the moment shit.
Yeah.
Right there, man.
That went in the books. That went in the books.
Them 4 years though. Them 4 years, I saw so much. I saw a dude beat this woman in front of everybody, kids included, with a baseball bat. Mr. Lucky. That nigga name was Mr. Lucky. He was bald head. She must have stole something. But hold up, here's the ill part. He broke the bat. He hit her a couple of times. He broke the bat over her head. She would not fall. Short, thick woman. Bitch tough. Feel me? She was tough. When he broke the bat, niggas was like, oh, like a Spike Lee movie out this motherfucker.
I'm so embarrassed.
She
right
ain't
now.
fall,
What
my
the fuck?
nigga.
That shit's not okay.
It ain't okay. But she ain't, like, I'm rooting for her. Usually you hit a motherfucker like that,
What,
they
he out
out.
in the store or something? Like,
No, they
what?
was on the porch.
I said, what the, oh.
No,
Of
they
a
was
house.
at his house.
Oh.
We playing outside, so we
Oh.
gotta stop playing to watch this shit.
Watch.
So,
not run to safety.
I've seen a whole fucking family burn up, and you can hear these motherfuckers screaming.
What?
Yeah. I've seen a whole fucking family burn up on Vine Street. The whole family burned. When they brought them motherfuckers out, man, they was crispy, black,
Oh my
burnt,
God.
crusty, babies, everything. The whole family died. The whole fucking family died.
That's some shit that will change your life. All of that shit that you just explained is traumatic as hell.
Seen a plane crash in them 4 years. Saw a big ass fire. It was like them big round tanks you be seeing. Like them shits blew up. Seen that shit. Saw a plane crash. Saw it was one more. Oh, a motherfucker drowned in them 4 years. Was in a shootout in them 4 years.
You was in a shootout or some other people was in a shootout?
We in the neighborhood.
All of that shit is traumatic as hell.
We in the neighborhood.
Would you say that time period is where you just was like...
Nah, cause the shit was normal. Like, listen at what I'm saying in them 4 years.
Y'all can't see
A
my
baby,
face, but...
a fucking baby, died in the fire. They couldn't get back. Like, they left the baby in the house. So knowing that this house is burning the fuck up and there's a baby in that fucking house. Also, on Christmas, there was a shootout with the police. A little 11-year-old boy goes to hide on the back porch. These stupid motherfuckers surrounded the goddamn house and started firing. They killed the little 11-year-old boy. Because they know he was hiding. They just shooting up
this
shit.
is why you don't hear have people say fuck the police. Like, you, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. In them 4 years. There's more. I just can't think of all
That's
of it.
very traumatic, though.
In them
Everything
4
that you
years.
are explaining.
One of the neighborhood friends got busted in the head with a brick by a crazy neighbor. These kid motherfuckers my age, bust the nigga in the head with the brick and the brick stuck. My man Sadiq, I know.
His head?
Yeah, they had to rush this nigga. He almost died
What
by
the fuck?
by a neighborhood terrorist, a little nigga at that.
What?
The nigga name was Billy Badass. That's what we named the niggas. Bust them in the head, man. Cause when we went to the nigga head, it was the old porch. Blood was still dripping when we got there.
That shit is crazy as hell. Yeah, I'm glad that my children don't have to grow up and
That was just
like
7 through
that.
11. Then you got to think, and before that, 5 and 6, my aunt got shot, my uncle got shot. Motherfuckers rushed me off to New York to live with the nigga named Gino. I'm in the YWCA, dog, in there taking showers with grown ass women. Cause the YWCA was for women and the YMCA was for the men. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm in this motherfucker with grown ass naked ass women,
Be
man.
crazy,
And they just
man.
think I'm cute and I'm sitting up here like, damn. Everybody had a bush back then, nigga.
Is your oh my god, TMI.
Everybody
Is
had
your,
a bush.
cousin able to come on or
Nah,
no?
she ain't saying nothing.
All right.
And I feel that mosquito over here fucked me up.
Oh well, I'ma sit here like you sat here when it was fucking me up. I'ma sit here. Real Rap Talk podcast. That's what we do. We talk about real shit. We talked about a lot of deep shit tonight. Do you feel healed? Do you feel like this was
Healed?
therapeutic?
I mean, I'm good. That like, if we ever get on the topic, I think that's gonna serve me in that way. It would need to involve other people. You feel me?
In order for it to be therapeutic?
Yeah.
So we need to sit around in a circle?
I
And
mean, whatever. It's always family shit, though.
true. Okay.
It's always family shit, so you never
Okay.
know.
Well, we might get the chance to do that. We might get to
But
go out.
We talked about that. People need
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not big on holding grudges against nobody. I just, hey, Winfield, yeah. Matter of fact, Winfield moved in my motherfucking house after they fixed it up. Didn't you stay on the corner of Barnes Street and Princeton Avenue? Because I know you stayed on Barnes Street when I moved in, then y'all moved somewhere else. He know.
Kim, you good over there?
He know.
You sure? Yeah. You don't have, do you have it, what's today? Today is Friday. Do you have any music reviews today? No music
Hey,
reviews
yo, did
today?
y'all move on top of North Trip Progressive Club? I think it was him. Somebody moved in there after we moved out. They fixed it back up. Because we had a choice to either move back there or we ended up living in Divine Land, man. And that's a whole nother level of growth.
We'll say that for the
Oh,
next
we definitely
time.
got to say that. That's going to be a
We'll
couple of
say
episodes
that
right there.
next time,
Divine
man.
Land, nigga. DLP4L. What up, Amy?
Oh, and I finished the research on Susan. She helped Asada Shakur. And she...
Oh, that's why they call her terrorist?
Yes.
Oh, she down.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. So,
Interesting.
yes. So, she helped do a lot of shit. This is back 70s,
In the
80s.
70s, yeah.
Yeah. She was born in the 50s. So that's why she's a radical terrorist. And that's
Okay.
why Bill Clinton pardoned her. He was down with the
They
cause.
probably burnt one.
Huh?
They probably smoked
They
one.
smoked one together.
Hey, you know, Bill Clinton had to ate a Big Mac. That nigga loved Big Macs.
What? No, Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton had heart surgery because they said, how you doing, mama? We good over here. Bill Clinton had heart surgery while he was president because of that shit.
What?
Eating McDonald's.
Shooting the shit.
You know what I mean? And we'll be back at it again on Monday.